Welcome, everyone. Ready to go, Sarah? All right. We respectfully acknowledge the territory in which we are gathered on as ancestral homelands of the Beothuk, and the island of Newfoundland as the ancestral homelands of the Mi'kmaq and Beothuk. We'd also like to recognize the Inuit of Nunatsiavut and Nunatuavut, and the Innu of Nitassen, and their ancestors as the original people of Labrador. We strive for respectful relationships with all people of this province as we search for collective healing and true reconciliation and honor of this beautiful land together. musicnl stands behind this with not only words, but action. We will continue to offer The Path, an Indigenous online learning course offered by the Canadian Live Music Association to our members, free of charge, and a new endeavor for us. We are committed to exploring or starting to explore one of the recommendations that came out of the call to action, recommendation number 83, during our program Refresh, which you're about to hear more of in the coming weeks and its launch. We will explore establishing a funding priority and a strategy for Indigenous and non-Indigenous artists to undertake collaborative projects and produce work that contribute to the Reconciliation Project. Good morning. My name is Rhonda Tulk-Lane, and I'm the CEO of Music Newfoundland and Labrador. Welcome, valued members, sponsors, special guest, Councillor Hickman, and all those joining online. We are online, correct? Awesome. Hi, everyone online. None of this could have happened today without a strong team behind the brand, a small group of powerful, committed people. My staff, Mariana, Sarah, Manijay, Chanel, Addison, and Ryan, thank you. The directors of musicnl, Nigel Jenkins, Mary Beth Waldrum, David Smallwood, Taya Morash, Aon Shehad, Derek Sturge, Lindsay Wareham, Heather Stamp-Noons, Leonard Pecor, and Krista Vincent, who are all unsung heroes in supporting and advocating for our membership in the sector. All the jurors that we pulled in from all across Canada, and our advisors and mentors. And also thank you to our valued member, Nick Decker, who's up there on sound tech and live streaming. Way to go, Nick. This is actually the first time musicnl is actually using its own space that we rent to live stream this event today. So this is something our members can rent and do, and as we get better at live streaming, it's gonna rock and roll, and you can reach the world from here and have a recording. This year, we had just under 500 applications submitted by 184 members, which is amazing. I've been around the block, and when you are running award shows, getting nominations and applications can be a struggle. You often see it's extended, but with over 500 applications, we're doing pretty awesome. So before we get into the reason you're all here today, which is our nominees, we are so proud to tell you about something very special, something very new that we've launched for the first time this year. This year, we're launching a new category for l'artiste groupe francophone de l'année. And this, I have to say a special thank you to Agnes Mamet, who's here with us today, for providing support and sage guidance as we explored what this could look like. Agnes works with the Réseau Cultural Francophone de Terre-Neuve et Labrador. This also was advocated by one of our members, Adrian House, who called and said, why don't you introduce this award? And we saw no reason why. So thank you as well to Adrian House. And to celebrate this new award today, we have a very special member who's going to be bringing you with a performance before we get into the nominees. Colleen Power is an award-winning bilingual singer-songwriter and broadcaster based in St. John's. Songs from Colleen's 8 solo albums are featured on screen and on radios, and she's regularly commissioned to write songs for film, television, and radio. Colleen's first francophone album, Terre Neuvienne, released in 2006, was the first album of contemporary French songs from our province. Songs from the album, in her addition to her sophomore French album, Le Bonheur Domestique, went to #1, 4, and 5 on radio in New Brunswick, Quebec, and Manitoba. She won Artiste Maritime de l'année at the Rendez-vous de la Chanson Songwriters Award in Montreal in 2009. You can watch Colleen's songwriting adventures come to life on Bell Fiber TV's first miniseries, Sing Me Home. Colleen, please join us and sing us some beautiful music that celebrates our new Francophone Award.
Merci beaucoup, Rhonda. Thank you very much. C'était un plaisir pour moi de jouer en français ici. It's a pleasure for me to play in French today. I don't know how many French-speaking people there are, mais je sais qu'il y a au moins 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I picked this song actually because when I released Terre Neuvienne and Le Bonheur Domestique, there was nowhere or sort of platform to promote in Newfoundland. So I'm so excited that there's a francophone award category because people all over Canada and the world got to hear these songs. And this one I'm going to play, actually, she mentioned, Rhonda mentioned the top number ones in different provinces. This was number one in Yellowknife in 2013, and also number 4 in Quebec City on radio. So I'm going to play this song, and it's all about being an artist and being happy with what you have. So je vais chanter une chanson qui s'appelle Heureuse pas riche. Je voudrais un piano et plus d'espace. Mes vacances à Cuba, du verre rouge et des pistes. Une bonne vie pour les gens de argent et les pauvres artistes. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Comment nous l'avons fait aux années 90. Moi-même et ma fille avons toujours pris l'autobus. Nous étions heureuses, pas riches. Pas riches. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Je sais que l'argent peut acheter quelque chose. Achète-moi un piano un de ces jours. Quand tu as de l'argent et les factures sont payées, je veux que tu sois heureux, pas fâché. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Pas riche. Je voudrais un piano et plus d'espace. Mes vacances à Cuba, du verre rouge et des pistes. Bonne vie pour les gens de maison et les pauvres artistes. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Pas riche. Pas riche. Comment te va le piano? Où sont les pistes? Je suis un pauvre artiste. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Je voudrais être heureuse, pas riche. Merci beaucoup. Merci à musicnl et Rhonda.
Thank you, Colleen. Just awesome. It is an exciting day for the music sector in our province as we launch the nominees for Music Celebration Week 2023 and celebrate 31 years in existence supporting the music sector. Music Celebration Week will take place in St. John's during October 18th through the 21st. Details can be found on our website at musicnl.ca, including our draft event schedule, which will be shared today, so you can get a highlight of what's going to take place and details coming weekly as we confirm amazing things for our sector to continue to grow. While our sector is slowly bouncing back, we still require and appreciate the continued support and investment from the federal government, our provincial government, and community. Music NL remains committed to providing needed funding, connections, and professional development for our membership of over 934. As we celebrate 31 years, let's take a look at the nominees, shall we? Right. Will I see it up here? I'd like to, because then I know how to, I'm jiving. There we go. Alternative Artist and Group of the Year. Anna and Eric, Tarmageddon, Selena Bolin, Wary, With Violet, Young Tree and the Blooms. Celtic Traditional Artists Group of the Year. Courtney Wicks, Judy Marie Brazel, Kitchen Party, Porto Poutines, The Navigators. Classical Artists Group of the Year, Bill Brennan, Jing Jia, Kate Reed, The Rock Performs, Opera on the Avalon, Oprah Harnoy and Mike Harriet, and Tabitha Pezant. Country Artists Group of the Year, Carolina East, Jason Benoit, Justin Fancy, Mallory Johnson, Randy Matthews, Robin Slade. Electronic Artist and Group of the Year, Cuerpos, It Could Be Frankie, Jay Mock, Stern, and Woods Deep. Event of the Year, Atlantic Jazz Nights, Behind the Songs, Lanya Vanya, Opera on the Avalon, the St. John's African Roots Festival, We Stand on Guard Again. Folk Artist Group of the Year, Darcy Scott, Evelyn Jess, Reverend Dave and the Sin Eaters, Sherry Ryan, The Swinging Bells, and Valmy. L'artiste groupe francophone de l'année, Benz Ekman Spiral, Liz Fagan, Louise Gauthier, and Porto Poutines. Global Music Artist Group of the Year, Anna and Eric, Baraka, Cuerpos, Ife Alaba and King Sway, Jay Hart, Ja 3. Graphic Artist of the Year, Alex Stead, Duncan Major, Glenn Party, Kenny Purchase, Melissa Pike, Nico Paulo, and Tanya Hines. Group of the Year, Anna and Eric, Cuerpos, J.A. and Decay, Silver Wolf Band, The Swinging Bells, With Violet, Young Tree and the Blooms. Indigenous Artists of the Year, Jason Benoit, Lorna Lovell, Stern, Summer Bennett, and Texas Red. Industry Professional of the Year, Amy Collier Holmes, Dave Shares, Derek Sturge, Laughing Heart Music, Matt Dines, Michelle LaCour, and Rosalind McPhail. Instrumental Artist Group of the Year, Benz Ekman Spiral, Ja 3. Jazz Artist Group of the Year, Florian Hoffner, Dwayne Andrews and the Hot Club of Conception Bay, and Heather Feather. Moving right along. We'll need some music for this next time, huh? I know. Loud Artist Group of the Year, Da Slime, Point of Promise, and the Order of the Precious Blood. Media Person of the Year, presented by Ray Agency. Alec Suey, Amanda Muse, Dean Clark, Greg Smith, Lloydetta Quaco, and Zach Snow. Music Educator of the Year, Amy Collier-Holmes, Andrew Kagumba, Ben Chapman, Brian Doughton, Rosemary Lawton, and Rosalind McPhail. Music Video of the Year, It Could Be Frankie, Adina, directed by Daniel Hamill and Nico Paulo. Jason Benoit, VHS, directed by Jason Benoit. Justin Fancy, Laid Back Kinda Night, directed by Stephen Green. Mallory Johnson, Surprise Party, directed by Cecil Johnson. Nico Paulo, The Master, directed by Jamie Miller and Nico Paulo. Tarmageddon, Nightmare Song, directed by Brad Dillon. Rum Raggett, Let Me Fish Off Cape St. Mary's, directed by Cecil Johnson. Outstanding Company of the Year, presented by Noseworthy Chapman. Atlantic Music, Hurricane Music, Laughing Heart Music, Lanya Vanya, NL Live Events, and Opera on the Avalon. Pop Artist Group of the Year, Baraka, Ian Foster, Ife Alaba and King Sway, Jenny Mallard, Nico Paulo, and Summer Bennett. Producer of the Year, Claire Follett, Clint Curtis, Ian Foster, Matt Dines, Michelle LaCour, Mike Harriott, and Ofra Harnoy. Rap Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Albert Dalton, Frank, Janner, Jay Hart, and J.A. and DK. Rising Star of the Year, Baraka, Jenny Mallard, Kelsey Arsenault, Summer Bennett, Valmy, and Ja 3. Rock Artist Group of the Year, Brookfield Line, Chris Pico, Fairgale, Land of Lakes, Mike Fisher and the Psyche Punk Band, and the Rangers. Ron Hines, Songwriter of the Year, presented by SOCAN. Carolina East, Ife Alaba, Kelly Loader, Mallory Johnson, and Nico Paulo. Side Musician of the Year, Chad Murphy, Claire Follett, Derek Kwame, Hunter Madden, Rosemary Lawton, and Rosalind McPhail. Solo Artist of the Year, Bill Brennan, Dwayne Andrews, Jason Benoit, Jing Jia, Mallory Johnson, and Nico Paulo. Venue of the Year, First Light Center for Performance and Creativity, Peter Easton Pub, The Battery Cafe, The Ship Pub, and Trinity Hall. Volunteer of the Year, presented by VOWR. Adam Baxter, Alex Suey and Christopher Deacon, Christina McGregor, Glenn Party, Caitlin Forward, and Rowan Sherlock. Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year, presented by Saltwire. Baraka, Carolina East, Ian Foster, Jason Benoit, Jing Jia, Mallory Johnson, Nico Paulo, Reuben Rake, Rum Raggett, The Swinging Bells, and Young Tree and the Blooms. Album of the Year, presented by Factor. Jason Benoit, Time Traveler. Jenny Mallard, Into the Deep. Jing Jia, The Numinous Journey. Mallory Johnson, Surprise Party. The Swingin' Bells, Welcome to the Flea Circus. And Nico Paulo, Nico Paulo. And that concludes our nominees for 2023. Thank you, everyone. So we had roughly just under or over 80 nominees in the Music Award, and around 40 in the Industry Awards category. All the details about upcoming Music Celebration Week can be found on our website, musicnl.ca, as I said, with our draft schedule. I'd also like to thank our sponsors, the Government of Newfoundland and Labrador, Factor, ACOA, and so many people in our corporate community whose logos will proudly be displayed from here on in and during Music Celebration Week 2023. And if you want to get in on the investment action, give us a call. We're a great cause to give to. A big thank you to our jury for reviewing so many applications. It takes a village to pull off Music Celebration Week, and we are rocking it. We will release the winners of our board's honorary awards as we get closer to Music Celebration Week. These awards include Dennis Parker, Industry Builder, the Unsung Hero, dedicated to those that so bravely helped save lives during the KFC hostel fire, December 12, 1942, and our Lifetime Achievement Award. Member voting opens Friday. All members in good standing will be able to vote over the next week for all the nominees, so get ready and make sure you can log in and that you're in good standing. And member voting for Fans' Choice Entertainer of the Year opens right now. We are live on Saltwire. So Fans' Choice is open on Saltwire. And if you have any questions about that, again, it'll be on our website, or give us a call and we'll get you all the details. We look forward to seeing you during Music Celebration Week, October 18th to the 21st, as we celebrate this amazing community, all in fine style, and get down to music business. Check out musicnl.ca for details. Enjoy the rest of your day.